Hey, what's good, my fellow masters? Just a quick video here to go over the very recent announcement of the Halloween campaign 2022. This is a very pleasant surprise, as it was unexpected. But hey, more SQ is always welcome. The campaign itself will run from October 17th, 2100 PDT, through to October 30th. To be eligible for the campaign rewards, you only need to have cleared Fuyuki. And speaking of rewards, we can each get up to 12 Saint Quartz from a 7-day login bonus. Definitely nice to see more SQ being added to the savings. There will be double the chance of super and great success for enhancements of specific servants related to this campaign, indicated here. So if you have any of these servants, then it's not a bad time to put some of those embers gathered from Nightingale's Christmas rerun to use. Interludes and rank up quests for specific campaign related servants have their AP cost reduced by half. Again, this is a potential opportunity to gather some SQ rewards if you happen to have any of these particular servant interlude or rank up quests available. Keep in mind, there will be another chance for half AP for all interludes sometime in December with Interlude Campaign 15, though the rank up quest won't be affected by that interlude campaign. And the last part of the Halloween campaign is double friend points earned when the campaign-related servants are used for support, either from your own support list or when you choose a featured servant from another master. Naturally, there is a banner to accompany this Halloween campaign, so for those of you trying to be disciplined, saving SQ for your next planned target, let's hope there's no one on this banner that will be overly tempting. There are two limited servants featured on the banner. First up is the SSR AoE assassin Cleopatra. I find her to be generally a solid servant, with good durability, having a self-heal and a self-heal per turn, plus her own debuff removal tied to a one-turn invincibility. Cleopatra's main downside is her reliance on the chance-based Imperial Privilege to buff her attack. When that attack fails to activate, then her overall damage suffers. Now, normally I would say she's worth considering if you're in need of a 5-star AoE assassin. However, it should be noted that in about 2.5 months, the welfare 4-star servant Kichi Hogan will be obtainable and at NP 5, who could easily handle all of your AoE assassin duties. So it might be best to hold off from rolling for Cleopatra specifically. The second limited servant is the SR Lancer Ibaraki Doji. This summer, Banana Oni is a fairly potent single target Lancer with good burst damage and some utility. Interestingly, Lancer Raiko performs very similarly to Lancer Ibaraki, with a slight edge to Raiko in terms of MP damage, but Ibaraki able to provide more crit stars. So if you had planned to roll on the Imaginary Scramble pre-release campaign for Yangu Fei, then you have a chance to also get Lancer Raiko, who's also on that banner. So if you don't mind either one, then waiting for the Imaginary Scramble banner might be better if that was initially planned for anyways. The issue really becomes if Lancer Ibaraki is someone you really want, as she doesn't have any other scheduled banners for the foreseeable future. There are two more gold servants available on this Halloween campaign banner, both of whom are permanent to the general summoning pool. The SSR assassin Osaka Behime, who can function as both a quick and buster support. Osaka Behime doesn't seem to get much love, but I find her kit can actually be useful. She can provide a 3-turn 50% increase to critical damage for the party, a targetable 20% NP battery, and she can debuff one enemy's defense along with removing their buffs. Her NP increases the party's max HP and defense for 3 turns, plus the overcharge effect increases the party's quick and buster performance for 3 turns. If you find yourself short on support options, she shouldn't be overlooked. But, and there is a but, I don't think she's compelling enough to sacrifice SQ if you were saving for another servant. She can spook on nearly any given banner, will always be available during the Valentine's events, and there is the option to choose her as your free SSR during the 6th anniversary next July. Lastly, we have the face of FGO Halloween, Elizabeth Bathory. This SR AoE Lancer was my first gold servant summoned from the tutorial, so I have a bit of a soft spot for her. Her main draw is her 3-turn party-wide attack increase that further increases the attack of her female allies. Elizabeth can further contribute with a defense debuff to one enemy that also lasts for 3 turns. This will later be strengthened to include all enemies, remove their latest debuff, and seal their skills. However, all in all, there are better options among AoE SR Lancers, and given she can spook on nearly any given banner, I wouldn't recommend rolling for her specifically here. I think if there was any reason to roll on this banner at all, it would be for either Cleopatra or Lancer Ibaraki, and then only if either one of them are servants you really want, as there are certainly other options in the future. Personally, I think fans of Ibaraki have the most compelling reason to roll, since before this banner was even announced, as far as we knew, Summer Banana Oni didn't have any further rate ups. For the time being, that is. There are also the past Halloween event CEs on rate up, with the most interesting ones being Little Halloween Devil and Welcome to Oniland in my opinion. Both have a starting NP charge, 50 and 40% respectively, and both have all attack scaling. Little Halloween Devil provides an NP generation increase, and Welcome to Oniland an arts and buster performance increase. So that could be another temptation for some. Though it should be noted that there will be another opportunity to obtain most of these old Halloween CEs during next year in October. The exception to this is Welcome to Oniland, unfortunately. So that covers the Halloween campaign 2022. It would seem that we will have a bit of a break before Imaginary Scramble, which is not a bad thing considering Gouda 5 and Nightingale's Christmas rerun were back to back. Let me know if you plan to roll on this banner or if you're too strong to give in to the bait. And if you are rolling, then I wish you the best of luck. I will have another video coming out shortly where I'm just going over the remainder of the year, including some SQ counts, so please look forward to that. Thanks as always for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and until the next one, cheers everyone.